watching VNEWS Bulletin. From Hanoi, and now the headlines as usual.
Party Central Committee's Secretariat has new permanent member. Prime Minister meets Malaysia's top legislator. And later on, Quang Ninh developing tours for billionaires.
Let's begin our bulletin with the latest news. First, a report on recent activity by Party General Secretary To Lam.
On October 25th, Party General Secretary To Lam presented the decision to assign Tran Kam Tu, Politburo member, Secretary of the 13th Party Central Committee, and Chairman of the Committee's Inspection Commission, to take the position of the permanent member of the 13th Party Central Committee's Secretariat. Tu succeeds Luong Quang, who was elected by the National Assembly as the state president earlier this week. The party chief expressed his hope that Tu will promptly perform the new tasks, initially focusing on directing the Party Central Committee's office and relevant agencies in making preparations for the party congresses at all levels towards the 14th National Party Congress. For his part, Tu pledged to show a high sense of responsibility and political mettle, inheriting and promoting the experience of his predecessors to meet the increasingly high demands of the party and people.
State President Luong Kuong hosted a reception in Hanoi on October 25th for Chiang Yo-sia, a member of the Political Bureau of the Communist Party of China's Central Committee and Vice Chairman of the Central Military Commission of China, who is on an official visit to Vietnam.
Vice Chairman Zhang congratulated President Luong Quang on his recent election. He also commended Vietnam's socio-economic accomplishments over 40 years of reform. The Vietnamese state leader conveyed his warm regards and sincere gratitude to Chinese General Secretary and President Xi Jinping for his sentiments toward Vietnam and him. He emphasized that fostering friendly, cooperative relations with China is a top priority in Vietnam's foreign policy. Both leaders voiced satisfaction with recent progress in bilateral relations, emphasizing the value of recent high-level exchanges that have strengthened the comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership between Vietnam and China. The President proposed that the Central Military Commissions and Defense Ministries of both countries further enhance defense cooperation through exchanges at all levels, particularly high-level visits, and continue to maintain effective existing cooperation mechanisms.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on October 25th received Speaker of the House of Representatives of Malaysia, Tan Sri Dato' Johari bin Abdul, who is on official visit to Vietnam.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh on October 25th received Speaker of the House of Representatives of Malaysia, Tan Sri Dato' Johari bin Abdul, who is on an official visit to Vietnam. Prime Minister Chin proposed that the two countries work to further strengthen political trust and target balanced growth in bilateral trade, aiming for $18 billion in trade value. He encouraged enhanced cooperation in facilitating key exports and imports, expanding mutual investment, and supporting deeper participation in value chains, digital transformation, and sustainable business. He also urged Malaysia to support Vietnam in developing its halal industry. Speaker Johari assured that he would work to advance the strategic partnership and unlock the substantial potential for cooperation between the two countries. He expressed hopes that Malaysia, Vietnam, and other ASEAN nations will leverage their unique strengths and the collective power of the 680 million-strong ASEAN community to drive prosperity, unity, resilience, and ASEAN's central role in regional issues. Prime Minister Chin confirmed Vietnam's strong support for Malaysia in its ASEAN chairmanship in 2025.
On the afternoon of October 25th, during an inspection of the National Exhibition Center project in Hanoi's Don Lan district, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh called for the rapid construction of both the center and Tu Lien Bridge. He said that these projects should be completed to mark major national anniversaries, serving as iconic landmarks for both Hanoi and the country. The National Exhibition Center project is invested by the Vietnam Exhibition Center Joint Stock Company, with an 80% stake held by Vingroup. Covering 90 hectares, the center will rank among the largest exhibition venues globally and aims to become a leading destination for international trade fairs and exhibitions. Construction began on August 30, 2024, with completion expected by July 2025, in time for the 80th anniversary of National Day, September 2, 2025. The Prime Minister called on ministries, agencies, and Hanoi authorities to closely coordinate with Vingroup to ensure smooth project implementation and timely operation. He also endorsed the Two Lien Bridge project, which will span the Red River linking Tay Hor and Dong On districts. Like the exhibition center, the bridge is set to be both a functional infrastructure project and an architectural work that will enhance the beauty of Hanoi, a city with a 1,000-year history, making it a new symbol of the capital and the nation.
The Da Nang Department of Tourism and GIện I recently organized a ceremony to launch a new flight service linking the vibrant center city of Da Nang with Ahmedabad, a cultural hub of India.
On the morning of October 24th, the first flight from Ahmedabad landed on Da Nang, with 120 passengers on board. The first guests were warmly welcomed by GIện I.
This is my third trip over here, and it's very convenient for us now. We can directly come to Da Nang. It's one of my favorite cities. I always love to come now, and we can explore Vietnam more.
The new route operates 2 round trips weekly, using Airbus A320 aircraft with a seating capacity of 180. Flights from Da Nang departs at 7:10 p.m., arriving in Ahmedabad city at 11:25 p.m. on Wednesdays and Saturdays. The return flights from Ahmedabad will leave at 12:25 a.m., landing back in Da Nang at 6:55 a.m. on Thursdays and Sundays.
Ahmedabad is the hub of Gujarat, a very big state of India. With the good signals from the start, I think the connection between the two sides will be okay in the coming time. We will focus on promoting the image of Da Nang in India, and at the same time, considering opening more flight routes connecting Da Nang with big cities in India.
The opening of the route not only meets the growing demand for travel between the two countries, but also opens up new opportunities for economic, educational, cultural and technological cooperation.
A trade fair between Vietnam and Laos is underway in Xieng Hoang province as part of activities to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the traditional day of Vietnamese volunteer soldiers and experts in Laos, October 30th.
Taking place from October 23-25 in Phan Savin Township, the fair features over 20 booths of Vietnamese provinces and a number of other booths from Lao localities. The fair is the opportunity to promote the image of the land and people of the two countries. This is also a good chance for businesses from the two countries to seek partners, connect, and expand cooperation. In addition to business activities, visitors also have a chance to enjoy arts performances, which praise the love for the hometown and the country, and the great friendship, special solidarity between Vietnam and Laos.
The northern province of Quảng Ninh, home to Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is starting new tourism products to serve the extra wealthy travelers. Now let's take a look.
High-quality marine and island tourism is outlined in the province's tourism development plan, which has been approved by the Prime Minister. Accordingly, Quảng Ninh sees attracting ultra-wealthy tourists as a way to boost revenue and drive future tourism market trends. The local tourism authorities are now seeking 7 pristine areas to develop the new tourism products. From November, exclusive tours to secluded islands in Ha Long Bay, which were designed for the super-rich, will accept bookings. Currently, Ha Long Bay welcomes around 4,000 to 6,000 visitors daily, 90% of whom are international tourists. With a good transport infrastructure, beautiful natural landscapes, and unique experiences, Quảng Ninh hopes to meet the demand of billionaires from around the world with its new products.
The first ever Vietnamese Fish Rolls Festival is taking place in Ho Chi Minh City. The event not only targets at attracting tourists, but also aims to promote the Vietnamese cuisine and seek markets for the traditional product.
The festival features over 150 booths representing businesses, cooperatives, and traditional fish sauce-making villages from around the country. For the first time, they are gathering in a three-region culinary space to showcase the diversity and innovation of Vietnamese cuisine, centered around traditional flavors like fish sauce. At the festival, visitors can explore, shop, and learn about the history, production process, and heritage of fish sauce villages.
Here we are also organizing food programs that incorporate fish sauce. The event has attracted many visitors, and through this, we aim to infuse the essence of fish sauce into the dishes. Fish sauce is the soul of our nation's cuisine.
With over 200 years of development, traditional fish sauce is one of the treasures of Vietnamese cuisine, though it has faced challenges amid the boom of the food processing industry. Preserving the traditional cultural identity, expanding the market, and increasing consumer awareness of traditional fish sauce are also key objectives of this festival.
The association is working to spread the image of our traditional fish sauce and, at the same time, to build standards for the product to distinguish it from other types. Through this festival and media efforts, we aim to help consumers and the public better understand the value of traditional fish sauce.
The festival runs until October 27th in District 1, Ho Chi Minh City.
A tourism promotion program is taking place in Singapore on October 21st to 26th to attract more visitors to Ho Chi Minh City and Vietnam as a whole. The event is organized by the Ho Chi Minh City Department of Tourism in collaboration with the Vietnamese Embassy in the island state.
The program features nearly 20 representatives from local tourism management agencies, airlines, travel companies, leading hotels and attractions in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, and especially representatives of the Tourism Management Authority of Tay Ninh Province. The program introduced the latest news on Vietnam Ho Chi Minh City tourism, including upcoming events and festivals slated for 2025, and new tourism products such as wellness retreats, health tourism, cultural historical tours, and golf, among others.
While golf tour products may not be new, they are an inviting opportunity for global partners, especially CEOs of major airlines, to experience Vietnam's most beautiful golf courses.
So after these events, we hope that a lot of Singapore travel agents will bring more groups to the beauty of Vietnam.
As part of the program, the organizers also hosted seminars aimed at providing updated information about tourism products and services in Vietnam and Ho Chi Minh City, and creating opportunities for Vietnamese tourism businesses to meet and collaborate with Singaporean partners.
These seminars allow Ho Chi Minh City tourism businesses to showcase their operations and establish commercial connections with Singaporean tourism companies.
Among participants at the program is a representative of the Vietnam Airlines. Currently, the national carrier operates 21 flights per week between Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, and Singapore. To help promote tourism between Vietnam and Singapore, the carrier plans to increase this number to 35 per week by 2025, and in the coming time, it will reconnect Da Nang with Singapore as soon as possible.
And that's wrap up our news bulletin. Thanks for watching. See you next time.